What up, people? It's Nickopz here, and today they dropped a patch out of nowhere. So I'm going to be talking about this patch today. Now, of course, they got the typical things with the patches where they got a bunch of general fixes. So a lot of things aren't going to be worth going over. So if you want to see everything just real quick, I'm going to do a slow scroll so you can pause. This is for people that want to see everything, but I'm going to be talking about the specific adjustments for characters that matter. So here you go. I'm going to keep on scrolling. There you go. Those are all the changes. Now I'm going to be talking about the ones that matter. So let's look at Baraka first. Okay, so Baraka's doesn't matter. Shao got a damage buff. Havoc got a damage nerf. 2 damage nerfs, so those aren't really worth going over. Kenshi. Now, Kenshi is one worth showing off because I kind of went over them a little bit, but I wanted to wait a while because people are saying that there are some hidden changes, like the one with T1000 that I'm going to get to. But Kenshi got a very interesting change. Let's go ahead and bring him up real quick. So they basically made it to where teamwork takes 25 less frames to recover. So this move right here, he can act faster after that. So that is a good buff for him. They wanted to kind of make up for the nerf that they gave him at least a little bit before they nerfed how long Sento is out. Now they made it to where if you do this move, that's when they want you to be mixing with Sento. Not stuff how people, not things like how people were doing with this and then they would do some type of hit into resummon. They wanted that to be stopped. Or not stopped, but you not get rewarded as much. So they want to reward you for doing this. So you can even tell that looks much faster. So I'm going to hold up so you can see how much quicker he moves out. So yeah, that was a really good buff for him. Okay, Li Mei. Let's bring the patch notes back up. Li Mei, she got a visual buff. I mean, a visual effect change. Mileena. Okay, so that Mileena's not worth going over. Reptile. I think Reptile is one of the winners of this so far. Show off the Reptile changes, but I actually think these are really good. So they basically made it with Reptile now to where he has a safe check move. And I feel like people that aren't going to understand how good this buff is, but it's amazing. This move has a different hit reaction. That right there. So if he does this, it kind of looks like Noob's overhead splat. And of course, he can get different type of combos off of that now. But that's not even the best thing about it. The best thing about it is it's safe. So I'm going to go ahead and set the opponent to flawless block. Turn my frame data on. This move used to be punishable on flawless block. Now, as you can see, boy, it doesn't want to show up. Let me put it on both. Making sure. Oh yeah, there we go. As you can see now, it's safe. It's -5. That is ridiculous. That's like actually ridiculous. So that means from right here, Reptile can just threaten you with a mid, a safe mid, right here. A 10 frame safe mid that you need to be scared of, as long as he has a bar. Also, that makes it to where he has poke mind games now. I know a lot of people remember the meta of, you know, poke into Cyrax and everything, and how Raiden could just do that, but this is not how he's gonna do it. Basically, he's just safe off of his pokes now. So he can do this. He can poke into this and you can armor out of it. Some characters are going to be able to armor out of this, but essentially you have safe pokes now. You could just make anything safe as long as you have a bar. So you could kind of poke them, and people who understand the counter poking game understand how strong this is, because he can kind of like poke you and do this to make you scared of the counter poke and just go up and grab. He could just mix it up now. He can poke you and threaten you with, okay, don't you press anything because I'm going to spin the bar and do that. And once he have you conditioned, he can just poke you and kind of grab you and start just enforcing pressure in your face. It's very, very freaking good. And I think it's a great buff. It's a good start, I would say. And this string right here, how Reptile, he couldn't really end this string safely unless he had some type of an assist. But now he can end his whole low string safe. So that's a very good buff. This was basically the only move they buffed, but there's going to be a lot of potential with this move right here. All right, let's go ahead and keep going. I don't know why they put Sindel here, because Sindel, she already got those changes, so I don't know why that's there. Let's talk about Quan Chi now. Quan Chi got... I don't play Quan Chi, like, at all. He's actually the only DLC character that I haven't tried to learn, like, whatsoever. And so I can't tell you how good his buffs are, but this move right here... Oh, wait, let me get this off the screen. This move right here has 6 more frames of hit stun, so it's probably going to allow, you know, some cameo combos that weren't allowed before. I don't know, honestly. Now, this move, the Bone Cage, if you meter burn it, there's another change. You take damage over time now. So that's very cool. Nice change. And hitting an opponent with an enhanced field of bones while cage is active will end the previous bone cage. So those are the Quan Chi changes. Again, I'm not the person to, you know, be going off of for Quan Chi changes. I can't judge how good this is. But yeah, Quan Chi got some changes. Alright, let's go ahead. Back. Ghostface, he got some whatever changes. Let's see what that says. Fix rare issue. Yeah, we don't care about that. T1000. Now, T1000 is the last one to talk about. Because like I said, he got a hidden change. Now, what they did with this character is they took one of his hit confirms away and changed a visual bug. As you can see right here, it just says there's 2 changes for T1000, but that isn't true. And that's why if people find out that there's more changes, I'm going to talk about them. But, like, I'm going to leave them in the comments. Because there's a big change that they did not talk about that I will get to last in the video. Saving the best for last. So, this move, this been hot fix. We knew they changed this. They changed this move to where he used to be able to do this, switch sides, and launch. I don't personally think there was anything wrong with that. I thought it was really cool and unique. So, I didn't think it was too strong either, so I don't get why they took it away. I just thought it was cool, but I guess they didn't want him to be able to do that. But that was going for a while. The one that they didn't talk about is this. This is no longer a low anymore. So his safe mix is gone. It's still, you know, a quick, good counter poke move, but it's very negative now. So the stuff he was able to do with this move, like, look at that. I mean, he can still kind of mess with you with this move. Because if he thinks you're going to try to hit him, he can just do that. And it's more mind game now. He just doesn't get it for free. But he used to have safe mix because he could hit you with, like, how the overhead is in that string right there. He used to be able to mix you with that. And then this string too. But it's gone now. And that is a big nerf. I think they nerfed him a little too soon. The character, in my opinion, hasn't really had a chance to, you know, be shown on how good he is, because he's literally not even tournament legal yet. That's why we didn't see him in Texas Showdown. So I don't think that was a good nerf. I think they should have, well, I don't want to say that. I think they nerfed him too soon. I mean, so yeah, that's a big change. Like, he had safe mix, and again, I don't feel like it was a problem, you know, at least now. Let me correct it one more time, because I know how people are. I feel like he was nerfed too soon. That's all I'm going to leave it at. Obviously, we know this character is dumb. We know the character is really strong, but at least give the character a chance to, you know, breathe a bit. But I guess developers don't want to do that anymore. But hey, that's on them. He's still a top tier character, obviously, but yeah, they took a big part away from his kit. I'm fine with them making it more negative, but I feel like they should have kept it as a low. So he was still having the mix, but you know, the negativeness was still there. Those are the changes that I feel like are worth going over. The rest of the changes are just like cameo things that are like fixed rare issues. Besides like Madame Bo. Madame Bo got collision changes and all that stuff, but I don't think that's really worth going over. Those are all the important changes from this patch. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. Thank you to all my members, and Nickopz out.